Running back sent in motion. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. There he goes on the right side. 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. To kick it away. Here's Moody. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. They're cobbled together a yard there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Milton. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Milton now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They stick with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Fights his way through a tackle. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
On is Moody for the extra point. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now.
Play fake. It's Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
McCaffrey on third down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. But then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, it's Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Milton. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Ready,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
go.
Running it after the penalty. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
65,
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
make a play here. Take it to him. Come on, move it forward. Hey, you run it. You throw it. It don't matter. They can't stop that line. It's like a bullet. Hey, unstoppable. After my face.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
1st and 10 from the 41. They're on the toss to Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drop the lead back to 13. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. On the counter, McCaffrey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Milton back to throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down. They
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Milton out of the pistol here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in a hurry up here. Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 75th.
Blue running to the right. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Milton. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Third down run with Blue. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff now to the receiver. No one's around him. He's got space. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys throw 6 points onto their score. George Pickens the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Garindo to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he works this down to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Milton now. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, That deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Up the middle, Blue. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Let's go now. Pack the 6. Go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
19-18.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun is Purdy. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. You got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Milton escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Nailed in by George Kittle. Big man showing up the yards. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast. Here's McCaffrey again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. 49ers losing by 7. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a point late in this one. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And if Everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And it doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Throwing now. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Setting up to pass. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He'll look to throw it. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
On the move, headed right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A 50-yard attempt.
Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We money, more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. Grabs it out in the left flat, and then look at him go. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is DK Metcalf. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well-placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Steelers took care of business. They win it by 5. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Trevor Etienne. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Bears win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.